And good morning, good evening, good afternoon. No, not students. Not students and not traders, everybody. This is FXFreedom, everybody. Welcome to the Crypto Friday. Right, everybody? Good morning, good evening. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And this is the echo. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the FXFreedom Lazy Crypto Portfolio, everybody. Let's start with the risk disclaimer. As always, the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. Don't invest or trade money that you cannot afford to lose. Crypto assets carry a high degree of risk and are not suitable for all investors and traders. One more time, crypto assets, these things that you are seeing here, just an example, carry a high degree of risk and are not suitable for all investors and traders. Always do your own homework before you act. What is the homework? Check regulation, what you can and what you cannot do in your country, everybody. Talking about the crypto portfolio, remember CoinDesk. Remember, this is the result, everybody. This is the result, 90 days, portfolio, all time. So we started back in May 2021 with 1,000 and now we were at 9,400 roughly, and we went back down to 5,500 and now we are at 8,000 roughly, everybody. Remember, this portfolio, it's made because I'm not a professional in cryptos, okay, but I am a technical trader, and related to this portfolio, everybody, I am a portfolio manager, and in my opinion, the crypto market is going to produce millionaires in the next 3 to 5 years, again, in my opinion, okay. Every first week of the month we are showing you the portfolio results, where we are showing you the portfolio results every week, okay. And I'm having a lazy portfolio course every 3 months. The next one, everybody, is going to be in about 2 weeks, week and a half, 19th of February, okay, 19th of February. If you're interested, just ask for more information. Okay. Connect if you want to more, okay, info. Subscribe to the Crypto Millionaire Crypto Portfolio channel if you want. Okay, everybody, so we are having the FXFreedom Lazy Crypto Portfolio course. Hello, how are you? Okay, and remember, you know, what means lazy? Lazy doesn't mean that we are procrastinating or something. Lazy means that you don't need to be a professional in cryptos, okay? Yeah, it's all good news. You can have this result, everybody, without being a professional crypto guy, makes sense? Or crypto girl. You don't need to know about smart contracts, you don't need to know about blockchain technology, you don't need to know about any of this stuff, okay? You can learn some of the simple portfolio management techniques, okay, and you can have the same result as I have, you know. It's a no-brainer. Yes, I'm showing in the course, I'm going to show you what do I have in the portfolio, like Shiba Inu, see, and Ethereum down here, but I cannot show you more, wouldn't be fair. Hello, Heraldo. Heraldo, 19th of February, okay? 19th of February we have the Lazy Crypto Portfolio course, and I believe, Heraldo, I put you already in, right? I put you in the group on Skype. Okay, everybody, so what we do, if this is your first time with us, what we do every Friday, we check the news and we talk about, you know, is the news is good or bad for the cryptos, make sense? So 21 hours ago, Bitcoin business in France, regulation, education, and cash buy frustration. So everybody, regulation. Now this is for France. An exceptional case among the Bitcoin vendors in France, customers of Bitcoin Lion can swap their euro bills for Bitcoin Gulfs, Oriole and Chambrade were granted the license by jumping through each and every hoop established by the MFF. L'autorité de marché, it should be the regulatory organ in France, anti-money laundering, sure, it's saying. Okay, indeed, French regulatory laws concerning Bitcoin are harsher than Zinedine Zidane when he is all rolled up, you know. So, a mere 100 miles away, in neighbor Switzerland, customer can buy 900 euros of Bitcoin a day. In Switzerland, to make matters worse, compliance and AML requirement dictate that transaction must be traced. You know, everybody, this is not a course, I'm not your teacher in here, but if you ask me, this is good news for the crypto world, the crypto market, you know. And somebody is going to yell at me, oh no, but you know, it must be traced. What do you care? You know, what do you care? They are moving forward and they are trying to regulate cryptos. Because as we talked to everybody, we explain, if they don't regulate cryptos, it's game over for this one. And Geraldo says, yes, you put me in the Skype group, very good. Next one, New Hampshire governor issues executive order establishing commission to study cryptos. The commissions will have until August 8th to submit the report regarding the current status of the cryptocurrency and digital asset industry. Good news, if you ask me, good news for the crypto market. This news is from 18 hours ago. 17 hours ago, one currency changed every generation. How monetary skepticism spread cryptocurrency adoption in the Czech Republic. Since the end of the 9th century, there have been 7 distinct currencies in Czech Republic. Okay. Czech Republic country, Central Europe is not beautiful. Prague, need to talk to the guy. It's not Czechia, it's Czech Republic. Rich history within the last decade, however, What's more, the country giving birth to world first Bitcoin mining pool. Okay, but what drove the small nation to create a disproportionately large presence in the cryptosphere? In an exclusive interview with Cointelegraph, Joseph Tetek explained the phenomena in detail. Okay, what would be relevant? But the rest of the Czechoslovak koruna was again short-lived. Okay, there was basically currency every generation. So we tend to be skeptical of the official monetary regime, however, combined with a high percentage of people receiving okay, the factors drove the adoption of crypto. So it's still good news, right? If you ask me. Geraldo, okay, I'm in the group and I'll take the course on 19 February. Yes, sir. If you ask me, everybody, you know, there is skepticism, but still they're moving forward, okay? Europe finance chief says digital euro bill coming in early 2023. Good news for the crypto. The European Union's finance chief announced that the bill introducing a digital euro will be hitting tables in the European Parliament as early in 2000. Wow, so next year. Next year. Politico disclosed European formal consideration of digital euro. Okay, so the Europe, it's pro crypto, everybody, so far. You know, good news for the crypto. Russian government and central bank agree to trade Bitcoin as currency. This is from 2 days ago, everybody, February 9. Today is February 11. 2 days ago, Russian government and central bank agreed to treat Bitcoin as a currency. So one more country moving toward the crypto market, legalizing crypto market, you know, regulation. Cryptocurrency transaction of more than 6,000 rubles will have to be declared, otherwise it could be considered a criminal act. Okay, not a problem, so they're regulating, you know. They're regulating cryptos, it's okay. You know, yeah, no. I explained you last year, everybody, the name of the game is taxation. The name of the game is taxation. When we come to the systemic risk, that those things can go to zero, everybody, the name of the game all over the world is called taxation. Make sense? If they can tax you and me and everybody else, the governments are going to push forward the agenda and they're going to most likely regulate and put crypto assets into legislation. If they are not, for any reason, I'm not a politician, I don't know, you know, and also let's not complicate, let's use the lazy way, everybody. If they cannot tax you and me and everybody else, then most likely they're going to declare cryptos illegal. Make sense? Fair enough, my opinion. Oh, is this a fact? No, it's not a fact, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. Somebody's asking me on the other streaming platform, what do you think about DeFi? I'm honest with you guys online, I have not enough knowledge to discuss DeFi, okay? So my honest answer to you would be, I don't know. You know, I don't know, you know, good or bad or whatever. Make sense? I believe the crypto market is the future because of technology, but out of this specter of vocabulary and knowledge, you know, I cannot teach, you know. Make sense, everybody? And the same guy is saying, okay, thank you for being honest. Sure. Bad news, right? Bad news, it's not always good news. So Ontario government freezes millions more in donations to Freedom Convoy. Not sure if I got this correctly. Let's see. The second attempt to block funds from reaching the truckers through a traditional fundraising platform has resulted in more donations being... Oh, so, see everybody, I just made a mistake. This is good news for the cryptos. 8 hours ago, so donations are being made in Bitcoin to the Ontario truckers. Not sure what is happening there. The Ontario provincial government in Canada has been granted an order from the Superior Court of Justice to freeze millions of dollars in donations to the Give Send Go platform for reaching the Freedom Convoy protest. So they're protesting. This is the second time the truckers have been denied access to funds since GoFundMe froze 10 million in donations. The last attempt to defund the protest, pertains to donations made to the Freedom Convoy 2022 and adopt a trucker pages Gives and Go. Bitcoin fixes this, everybody. They would have to make cryptocurrency illegal in Canada. Well, you know, don't play around, everybody. Maybe they're going to do this, you know. So Bitcoin is the solution, but you know, it's complicated, right? Breaking taxes is hell. Okay, not interested. Moving forward, Fitch lowers El Salvador's rating due to Bitcoin adoption. Now, this is what is considered an ugly news, everybody. What is an ugly news? You know, it's good news and bad news, you know. So what is good news? El Salvador is pushing forward the agenda. Okay, they adopted Bitcoin as legal tender currency. Fitch is a rating agency, you know. And they can say, Fitch, you know, you can, you know, we don't care what you say. Policy unpredictability and adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender are part of reasons why why the country has received a downgrade from Fitch. Don't stress out, everybody. Fitch is just a rating agency, you know. El Salvador faces another whipping from a traditional finance firm for its forbidden love for who says it's forbidden? You know, forbidden. You know, American credit. See here, American credit rating agency Fitch Rating has lowered El Salvador long-term issuer default rating from -B to CCC, mentioning policy unpredictability and the adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender as some of, well, we're going to see in 1 year time. we are going to see, pardon, we are going to see in 1 year time, you know, what is going to happen. And lastly, policy, CFTC should oversee crypto spot markets, chief reiterates before Congress. So Chair Austin Benham also asked Congress, we're talking about the USA this time everybody, to provide his agency with an additional $100 million so it can properly oversee the crypto market. So the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, has made a fresh appeal to the Congress to grant his agency authority to oversee crypto spot market in the US. Again, this is good news. You know, they are debating who is going to oversee, who is going to regulate, who is going to fine, how they are going to transfer information to tax you in the end. Make sense, everybody? The added funds would go toward building up internal expertise as well as better enforcing the law. Benham said during the hearing, he said a large part of enforcement actions come from tips and whistleblowers are at present as one example. Okay, everybody, do you have any questions about the news this week? Every week we are sharing the news for the week. This is the news for this week. Okay? This is the news for this week. This is the portfolio. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is here, everybody. So in my opinion, you know, the crypto market is going to make the next, in my opinion, the crypto market is going to produce the next millionaires in the next 3 to 5 years. Again, in my opinion. No, it's not a fact, it's my opinion. Okay, so let's look about Bitcoin, everybody. Looks like the weekly chart, right? So looks like that the crypto winter, you know, it's over. Looks like, makes sense? No, not a guarantee, everybody. Please hear me out. Don't trade and don't try to trade cryptos. Okay? And no, I'm not a teacher here, no. It's just a friendly conversation. You know? Don't trade, don't try to trade cryptos and don't try to time. Okay? It's a dangerous game, exactly. It's a dangerous game. Somebody's asking me, you know, oh, it's not the right time, you know, to buy cryptos, or is now the right time to buy Shiba Inu and Matic and Dash and Bitcoin? Is now the right time? Always do your own. I don't want to sound rude, everybody, or harsh or arrogant, because I'm not, but always do your own homework before you act. Make sense? I cannot give you advice, everybody. Come on, you know. What can we do? We can have a friendly conversation, you know. Which one compared between Dash, Matic, Link, Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to double the first, but otherwise I'm not going to tell you, and I cannot tell you what to do, everybody. Make sense? Now, graphically speaking, everybody, or daily chart, right? Daily chart. What can we tell you, right? What can we tell you? You need to make your own decisions, everybody. You know, just technically, right? Technically, the market broke the downtrend line, you know, and just technically, you know, talking about Bitcoin lows and highs, you know, the market just made a high, you know. This is from the technicals, but I cannot tell you what to do. Make sense? Oh, why not? Because we are here and the crypto assets, all of them can still fall. Make sense? Somebody's asking on the other streaming platform, how do you know? I don't know. I don't know. Make sense, everybody? But the good news is that what we are trying to teach you is that you don't need to stress out. You are going to have these ups and downs, you know, in the next 3 to 5 years. See? I invested 1,000 and it went down to 800 in 2 days. And then it went up to 1,008, or it went up to 2,500 and dropped to 1,700. And I went up to 4,000 and then dropped to 333. In a matter of, I mean, we're talking about a matter of days. Ups and downs, up and down. And then it went up to 9,400 and it dropped to roughly 5,500. Make sense, everybody? You don't need to stress out. Okay? Somebody's asking, what about Gianpaolo? Gianpaolo is doing the other thing. Gianpaolo is trying to trade cryptos, and Gianpaolo is trying to buy the bottoms, you know. And Gianpaolo just, I need to ask him, you know, what about what about Shiba Inu, right? You know, make sense, everybody? No, I'm not saying, everybody, I am pro-learning. If you want to study the cryptos, meaning if you want to get a greater understanding of what is DeFi, what is hash grab, what is smart contract, what is blockchain technology, please do so. Make sense? I'm not saying for you not to do, and when you study this, please give me a call, because I want to learn more, but I want to learn more with the English that it's understandable to me. Make sense? How many, everybody, I try to take a few courses on cryptos but are too technical. Make sense? They're going to programming and coding, you know, and if you know, for an easy, lazy course about cryptos, everybody, you know, that explain to my grandfather and grandmother, you know, for them to understand, then tell me. Okay? I'm interested too. Make sense, everybody? But otherwise, no. Please learn as much as you can. Okay? But what I'm telling the common guys, you know, the Jones and the Janes who have friends and families and they have a job, you don't need to be a professional on cryptos to have this kind of results. Okay? We are using a few portfolio management techniques from the stock market, and we are applying those techniques to the cryptos, and this is the end result. Make sense? It's nothing special in the end, you know. It's 15 minutes per month, really. Oh, you are exaggerating. I'm not, believe me. It's 15 after the lazy course. If you want, you can do whatever you want, but it takes 15 minutes per month to have the result. Make sense? Back to the original question. Sue, Jordan, and Heraldo, what do you think? Which one is going to double first? Meaning, I have $100. Should I put it in BAT USD? Should I put it in Ethereum USD? Should I put it in Dash USD? Should I put it in Bitcoin USD? Or should I put it in Matic, Mat? I don't know what is this one. Or should I put in Link? What do you think? No, everybody, this is just a friendly conversation. Make sense? There is no right or wrong anyway. Somebody's asking, so you don't, somebody's asking, so you don't like crypto? No, I am pro crypto, everybody. Don't get me wrong. Just because I'm telling you, in my opinion, you should not trade cryptos, and just because I'm telling you you shouldn't try to time cryptos, I'm not saying that I'm against. Make sense? But most of us online watching this kind of videos, we are not professional traders, or we are not professional crypto guys. or we are not professional investors, are we? You know? What does this mean? Your taxi driver can make money up in here, and most likely your taxi driver, background color, your taxi driver and your gardener, everybody, you know, they made some money in here. Make sense? When the market goes up, when the index goes up, applies to stock too, you know, when the index goes up, all the currencies go, all the cryptocurrencies go up, and in the stock market, when the Russell 500 or S&P 500 go up, the majority of the stocks go up. This is a no-brainer, you know. It's easy to be smart in here and make money. Agreed? Let's be honest in here. This is easy, you know. Your taxi driver, your Uber driver, oh, I just bought Bitcoin at 55, now it's 75, you know. Everybody is happy here and everybody thinks that he knows what he or she is doing. But then your cab driver, your Uber driver and your gardener give back to the market all and lose even more. Make sense? Let's be honest in here. You know? You have some friends and family who invested or bought some cryptocurrencies, whatever it might be, Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Polygon, Matic, what are the names out there, Uniswap, Polkadot, Ethereum, you know, and then when the, what is called the crypto winter started, you know, and they were selling their balance, you know, going from 1,000 to 980, 980, 950, you know, 900, you know, 730, 720, 600, you know, whatever, and in between, because they didn't or couldn't sustain the pressure. How could they, right? They don't know where to check and see the, you know, oh, why is the crypto falling? Nobody knows, nobody knew. Yes, the speculator was speculating, you know, but in the end they sold. Make sense? A gardener or an Uber driver or a cab driver would buy or invest, just an example for you to understand, Bitcoin at 57 roughly, right? And he would watch his balance of $100 or 100 euros or 100 reais in Brazil, and his 100 balance would go to 110, 112, 115, whatever. But then this, you know, the price changed direction and went below their buying price, and their balance, their portfolio balance, whatever, starts to lower a negative side. So their 100 or 1,000, whatever, dollars, euros or reais start, you know, they would like small children, right? You know, they would like every day, you know, they wake up and they are checking the cryptocurrencies, you know, and the Bitcoin. One day they would wake up, you know, and the balance would be negative. Come on, everybody, don't tell me no, you know. You have friends and family just like this. We are all the same all around the world, okay? And they would see, so the first day maybe not, right? But after a week, when the balance didn't show positive, right? And the balance start to go more and more and more and more in red, what did they do? Somebody's asking, are you covering this aspect in the course? Answer, yes. We are talking about the mindset too. Okay? So what did they do, everybody? They sold, right? They sold and they closed the positions, you know, because why? Because fear kicked in. Make sense? Somebody is asking, what about you? Well, whoops. Somebody's asking, what about you? Well, there you have it. This is my portfolio. No, and look in here, you know, some of you don't believe me, and it's okay, it's normal, you know. I'm clicking the mouse 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days. So the guy who's saying what and all, right? All, click all. So the guy who's asking what about you? No, I didn't sell. I'm still in. Make sense, everybody? If I would sold anywhere in between, so let's say that you don't believe me or you don't trust me, it's totally fine, it's normal, it's understandable, you know. If you're thinking, no, I don't believe, you know, you did the same, you sold your positions too. No, I didn't. Make sense? No, I didn't. And somebody asking, well, why not? Because, and here is the, Heraldo, this is for you, here is the tricky part, because I didn't have to. I didn't have to sell anything. Somebody's asking, but you could. Yes, I could, but I didn't have to. Make sense, everybody? You are not going to come to this Lambo, right? The Lambo, guys. You are not going to come to this Lambo getting in and out for the next 3 to 5 years. Believe me. Oh, what if you're wrong? Well, let's be honest, you know, it's true. Well, maybe I'm wrong, right? I agree. I agree. You know, I always take in consideration maybe I'm wrong. And I hope so. So we are going to have more and more and more millionaire friends, right? Maybe, fair enough, maybe I'm wrong. You know? But so far, everybody, you don't want to hear this, and this is a friendly conversation. So far, when I ask Gianpaolo and other of my friends, when I ask them, show me some of, you know, I have some friends and family who don't listen, who never listened really, and still today, you know, they are arrogant. And when we come to a conversation that I'm telling them, don't try to trade, you know, don't buy and sell, you know, don't go in and out, because you are not going to make it. And they say, you know, they're going against me, friends and family, and they say, no, I am going to make it. I'm telling them, well, show me some results. Show me some results. Show me anything that it's not on Excel or Word or PDF that I can, you know, made up. Show me some results of some broker or some portfolio or something. Everybody, you can do it. You know, and I'm asking them, show me some results. They don't have any. Make sense? No, come on, you know, somebody wants to fight with me online. I agree that maybe I'm wrong, but just for you to understand why I'm saying this, nobody from my side of the world, nobody has results. I mean, nobody. You know, not like this. You know, they don't have 90 days plus, they don't have the last 7-8 months of results. They don't have it. Some of them have it for 1 week or 2 and they give back all to the market. Some of them are just showing me specific days when they won, you know. But this doesn't count, right? Okay? Everybody, before you listen to your friends and family, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, the picture froze. I'm sorry, everybody. Before you listen to your two friends and family, and before you listen to different teachers online, ask them to show you some results. Okay? We have a student in our group, his name is Joao, and Joao, Heraldo, true or not true? We have a student in our group, his name is Joao. I'm not going to say a surname because it's privacy. You know, and Joao was telling me, oh, I have great traders, crypto traders, and we were debating. I said, you know, in my opinion, you have not. And he was telling me, Heraldo, no, I have, you know, those are great analysts. And I told him, you know, well, analysts and traders are two different breeds. You know, great analysts are just great analysts, but it doesn't mean that necessarily they are making any money. And sure enough, I said, well, Joao, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm wrong, fair enough. But then I said, Joao, next week we have class. Come back to class and tell me, Geraldo, what did you find out? Ask somebody, anybody, to show you some results for the last, you don't need to show, you don't need results for the last 8 months. Ask somebody to show you the last 3 months of results. You know, on the, on the WhatsApp group and the Facebook group traders and the what is the app, let me see, Telegram group, and the Discord group, Geraldo says true. And I told the guy, ask everybody, just like a friend, oh, really, you're doing good, show me some results. What happened, Geraldo? And this story this is the story from 3 weeks ago, everybody. What happened? Joao came to class with no one, I mean no one from the groups. Remember, everybody, we're talking about groups of a few hundred people. No one showed Joao anything. Make sense? I mean no one. You don't believe me? You can call me on Skype. I'm going to give you Joao's contact. Ask Joao. You can ask Geraldo in here. We're talking about more than 3 different groups, more than roughly 600 or 1,000 people maybe, here in Brazil, yes sir. Somebody saying, oh, because the Brazilian guys don't, come on, not true. I mean, no one showed him the results. Make sense? Now, let's be clear. I'm not saying that those guys do not exist. But those are professional crypto guys. Most likely. Make sense? And if you want to move forward, everybody, this is just a friendly conversation. You have some crypto funds all around the world. Check the performance of the crypto funds, and you are going to get a little bit more of understanding what are we talking about. Make sense? When you are going to see a crypto fund managing a few $100 million going into red consistently, then if you are smart, not very smart, but just a little smart, you are going to start to think like, oh my gosh, so this is not that easy, right? And never forget, those guys, on every website, most of the news, they are trying to influence you. Make sense? They are trying to you have a new job in the 2022 era, everybody. Those are called influencers. Looking here. Bitcoin briefly dethroned by unknown, They are trying to influence you. Not this one. Upcoming Apple iPhone future to give merchants a way to accept crypto payments. They are trying to influence you. XRP gains 30%. They are trying to influence you. Bitcoin returned to 40,000. They are trying to influence you. Bitcoin rejected after attacking 42,000 as a trader says. They are trying to influence you. Make sense, everybody? Don't fall prey to the influencers. My opinion, this is not a course, this is not a class. This is just what I think. Okay? And one more time before finish for today, remember everybody, it's easy to be smart and make money in the crypto market. as in any market, when the market is up. Your cab driver, your Uber driver, your lawyer, your gardener, you know, your architect, your dentist are going to make money. But then only the professionals know how to make money in here. This is where all the lawyers and the non-professional investors lose money. And believe me, you have friends and family that lost here too. Maybe you are not aware. So you have a course in crypto? Yes, I do. 19th of February, everybody. Okay, 19th of February. If you're interested, please send an email or send me a Skype. I'm sorry I don't have any contacts in here, but click on Dukascopy webinar page on some Forex course, Forex webinar playlist, and then you have my Skype and my Gmail. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. See you next Friday. This is Crypto Friday with FXFreedom. Until next Friday, relax and dream about your Lambo. Okay?